Hi everybody and welcome back to LL Sports TV, and specifically welcome back to another episode of Keep It in the Family. I'm your host Laurie. I'm joined by my beautiful niece Kenya in the building.
Hello,
how are you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
I'm alright, man. It's been a busy weekend. As you probably know, it was my birthday.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to your dad. He took me to a really nice restaurant. Had a really lovely night out. It was a big week of sport as well, man. So I've been spending a lot of my time this weekend watching all the sporting activities. There's been the tennis, the cricket, the football. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. And Arsenal in the news again.
Surprise.
Yeah, a lot of transfer activity going on, man. Looks like the Jokeris thing is about to happen.
Yes.
We're hearing
They must have watched our videos, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's about time that got done. That looks like it's going to happen any time now. Mosquero, that could happen.
Yeah.
But there's one signing in particular that everyone's talking about, so I thought it's only proper that we discuss it on the show today. The imminent signing of Noni Madueke, who, as we speak now, is on his way back to England to have a medical.
Apparently he's completed it.
Oh, he's completed it?
That's what the ITKs are saying, so apparently it's been completed.
So it's going to happen, and I've got to say this, Kenya, I've never known a signing at Arsenal to be met by so much
criticism,
controversy, rancor, recrimination. It's getting out of hand, right?
Yeah, no, I actually agree. I think, like, you would have seen some of the vandalism on the club walls and stuff. I saw petitions. I've never seen that before.
No.
So, obviously, there was a massive outburst about signing him. I mean, I'm not going to... Yeah, apparently he was at Wireless yesterday with Sancho. Yeah, that's true.
He was at Wireless yesterday, right? Yeah.
Vibes.
You know what? Knowing Madueke as I do, that does not come as any surprise.
Yeah, it actually does.
There's me thinking he's in the air on his way down. He's going to settle into hotel and
why not? It's just down the road from the Emirates.
Yeah.
It's down the road, literally, about 10 minutes walk.
Yeah.
But I think it's been a very controversial signing, and
definitely.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I wanted him or that I think he's worth the amount that we've paid as well. I think that's what bothers me the most. It's not even about whether I wanted him; it's how much we paid for him. I just think £52 million. That's including the add-ons. That is a crazy amount for someone that hasn't really proven what he can do. He's not an established English starter. He wasn't even really an established starter at Chelsea, and I just think to myself, like, he's not great on the left. He's better on the right. Like, I don't know. I just think there was other options or other people that might have been better to look at rather than spend 52 million at our rivals for Madueke. That's just how I personally feel.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I had a number of concerns about it. I'm going to put my cards on the table. I had a number of concerns about the player. For number one, I think 52 million is overpriced for a player. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is a good player. I've been on the record of saying this before. He is a decent player. He's a good ball carrier. He does have his attributes. However, I didn't think that the 52 million represented good value for money. I also had one or two other reservations. You know me, we've spoken about this before.
I think attitude is one.
The attitude for me hasn't always appeared right, and I can give examples of that. Last April, Chelsea versus Everton, they won that game. Was it 6-0?
Yeah, they were about
3 or 4-0 up. Him and Nicholas Jackson in that unseemly, humiliating, embarrassing argument over who's going to take the penalty.
When Cole Palmer's the designated penalty
taker. He wasn't the designated penalty taker. He's fighting over an ex-Chelsea player as to who take. I thought that was awful to watch.
Tasteless stuff.
Absolutely. And then a couple of months after that, he got dropped from the Chelsea team, and Enzo Maresco, the manager, came out and publicly criticised Noni Madueke about his attitude, saying that he needs to do more in training, he needs to improve his attitude. So there was that. The fee, the fact that he's predominantly a right winger, we're looking for a left winger. The squad fit, there was a few things I wasn't happy with. I wasn't sure if he would significantly improve Arsenal the way. I mean, we're at that situation now where we're trying to aspire to win major honours. I'm not sure if Madueke coming into the team represents the type of player, the calibre of player that will do that. That being said, listen, I don't make the signings at the club. The powers that be have deemed him to be what they want. Some of the stuff I've seen, you touched on it, the defacing of murals, the hashtag no to Noni, the petitions, way over the top, absolute nonsense. Horrible stuff, actually. I don't align in any way, shape or form with people who do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to make that clear. So I didn't want him, but some of the stuff that's gone on has been absolutely bang out of order. But at the end of the day, he's coming, man. So we just got to get on with it. We've got to crack on with it.
I always said, look, I commented, I remember AFTV did a post about, obviously, the graffiti and stuff, and I just commented on that, like, look, I didn't really want him, but as soon as he puts on an Arsenal shirt, that's it. Like, we've got to support him, we've got to back him, and we've got to hope that he can perform, because there's probably other players we signed in the past where we're like, what? And they actually performed pretty well for us, and they actually did a job. So we just have to trust in what the board and what Arteta's thinking, and, you know, try and bring him on board. And if you want a player to perform, the worst thing you could do is be there putting out hashtags, writing petitions, DMing them, sending them hateful comments. Like, that's obviously not going to encourage them to want to play any better. And obviously for him, he's seen it as, I mean, for us as well, apparently he's going to take the same wages that he was on at Chelsea, which is about 50k a week. That's really good. Like,
I mean, how's he going to live on 50k a week? I mean, it must.
But like, it's not even like he's allegedly come in. It's not like he's come in and demanded a high wage or anything like that, or any. He knows what his position's going to be. I was a bit baffled that he wanted to come, because I was like, the World Cup's next year. You finally kind of got yourself in the England squad because you're starting for Chelsea, and Thomas Tuchel's kind of made it quite obvious to everyone, like, look, if you're not starting for your club, I'm not even going to consider you. So I'm a bit confused as to why he wanted to join, considering that obviously he's got an England space out there. But even that, I think that goes to show he's got a level of dedication that he obviously really wants to join the project. So
yeah, you make a good point there. He's a good player. He's broke into the England team, so he does carry some value.
Yeah.
He was, and like I said before, I don't align with a lot of the BS that I've seen in recent days. In fact, if anything, it's kind of converted me the other way now. Yeah. I really want him to do well. It
kind of just reminds me of a bit of
because it's bullying, isn't it? That type of stuff. I don't like bullying. I never have done.
Yeah, you can criticize. Criticism and like hate and bullying is different.
Yeah, man. I'm not.
You can say, oh, do I think this player is maybe of the level that we necessarily need? Then you can say that. But then, like, actually being maybe hateful towards them is different. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It's not right for me at all. It just totally puts me off when I see. I mean, these are meant to be Arsenal fans, and the guy's not even come here yet. He's not even had an opportunity to show what he can do. If he scores at Old Trafford on the first week, these would be the same people that be jumping up and down,
there you go,
singing his name. So look, it's not maybe what most of us wanted.
It's not what I wanted. But then at the end of the day,
it's happened now.
Exactly, we can give examples of players that the fans have had reservations about. So, for example, they had reservations about Aaron Ramsdale when he came from Sheffield United. I remember
David Raya as well.
David Raya, Kai Havertz, Ben White.
These are all players where people looked at him like, I remember Ben White especially because we paid 50 million for him.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, what? The guy's come in. He's other than last season where he was just so unlucky, and he needed that surgery because he'd been carrying that injury for about a year and a half. He's been excellent for us. He's not put a foot wrong, and he's adapted to other positions such as left back, right back. Do you know what I mean? He's been put out of his comfort zone. Aaron Ramsdale, who was a relegation keeper, basically helped us score on our first ever title charge under this, new manager and stuff like that. David Raya. Look at David Raya. He came in. It's like, why are we bringing this guy in for Ramsdale? Look how well he's done.
Yeah.
Now we're saying he's one of the best goalkeepers in Europe.
Well, he was my player of the season.
Yeah, exactly. He's been fantastic. Kai Havertz as well.
Yeah.
We all sat here and were like, yo, 65 million. What's that? He's one of the fan favourites now at Arsenal. So we just have to give players time.
We do. And we also have to trust the club. I mean, they get it right more often than they get it wrong. I mean, I know that Raheem Sterling was a bit of a car crash, but listen, we didn't pay any money up top for him.
I can name you players that we wanted to get, and they've not done what. Look at Mudryk. Look how many fans wanted Mudryk.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
And he's completely flopped.
Yeah, so these things happen.
So we just...
So for, the end of the day, once he pulls on that red and white shirt of Arsenal, it's incumbent upon the fans to support him. Like I said, I'm not going to lie. Initially, I didn't want the guy. I made that clear.
Yeah.
But now that he's become an Arsenal player, I'm more than happy to throw my support behind him, and let's see how it goes. I mean, he does have attributes that I do think will benefit Arsenal. I mean, he's known for his explosive dribbling. He's quick. He's a good ball carrier. His goal contributions is up. on year, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he does offer us...
And he's young, he's
qualities.
got room to grow, do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And I think once you make a good point there, once he gets embraced by the club and they welcome into the whole structure of the way Arsenal do things, I think you'll find it's a very different environment from Chelsea, and I think that will help him thrive.
Yeah.
Apparently he's good friends with Saka, is that right?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
So
we've got a few English players, obviously with no Declan Rice and stuff as well. So yeah, I just think, you know, we just have to support it now. Like, it's probably not what we wanted, but again, he's a backup to Saka, and there's so many times the last season where we said, why is Saka playing? So now we have a rotational option for Saka, where we've got someone who's still of a decent quality that can still produce to a good level, and we can actually rest Saka maybe in certain games or give him more rest, etc. And yeah, he's got a bit more competition now, which is good, which will, knowing Saka will help bolster his game even more.
Yeah, good point.
Which is fantastic.
I also think the timing of this signing kind of went against Madueke as well. Because if you think about it, had we signed Gyökeres prior to this, I don't think it would come as such of a shock to the fans.
I think if let's say we'd already signed Gyökeres and then we'd signed Eze, for example, or we'd signed Rodrigo and then we ended up signing Madueke, I think fans would be like more somber to the news, because obviously it's like, right, we've got two elite players. Basically, these are fan favourites that loads of people want. Yeah, we've got Madueke. It's probably not what we wanted, but it would have, you know, what's the word? Held the brunt of the, you know, talks, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, but yeah, because he kind of came first, it was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because all the fan base were like excited about Gyökeres, and we still are.
Yeah.
When there was a bit of an impasse on that, and then we've not heard too much about Eze, another player who the fans were excited about, and then all of a sudden, completely out of the blue, we get linked with Madueke. Yeah. There was an initial shock there. I know there was for me.
Yeah.
Like, what? I never saw that coming.
I remember seeing it and being like, oh, this is just people writing stuff. Like, because at first it was like, oh, Arsenal are one of the teams that have monitored him. And I was like, okay, that doesn't really mean anything. It means like, we like the look of him. It doesn't mean, oh, we're going to sign him. But obviously we have now.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting, actually. But,
I mean, it's kind of exciting to see how things will turn out now, because there's been so much conjecture, so much being said. I mean, there will be a lot of pressure on the player now, because, you know, all the eyes will be on him. I mean, there always are anyway on Arsenal players, but that signing in particular, a lot of people will be looking at that. So listen, I genuinely do, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, I hope he does well. I will be supporting him.
So do I.
I don't feel bad about the stuff that I've said before. I had one or two people coming at me and saying, oh, yeah, but you said you didn't want him. Yeah, I did say that. You know what I mean? But I've been wrong in the past, and I'll be wrong in the future. It doesn't mean to say I don't want him to do well now. I didn't want him, but now he's here. It's not my decision to bring him here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not Madueke's decision. That's the other thing. I think it was Belgium. Shout out to Belgium. Made a very good point when we was talking over the weekend. He said, listen, Madueke did not campaign to come to Arsenal. The club sought him as a potential signing, and they're the ones that have brought him to the club. Yeah. So we shouldn't hold it against him. I said, you're right.
Yeah, it's
true. At the end of the day, it's not like he
contacted his camp. Yeah. He started the talks and everything. Yeah. It's not like he was in a situation with Chelsea where he was getting pushed out or anything like that.
Exactly.
If anything, he was starting for Chelsea at that time. So, you know, we started the move, basically.
Yeah, so it's not on him. It was just my opinion based on what I've seen so far. But listen, I've been wrong in the past, and I'm more than happy to get proved wrong again. I mean, if he does his thing, I would imagine I'll be the first in a long line of people to hold my hands up and say, you know what, Noni? Sorry, bro. When you were first mentioned with Arsenal, I didn't want you to come.
Yeah.
But having said that, fair play to you. So,
yeah.
That's what we got to do, man. We just got to support the player. All the other nonsense, the hashtags, no to Noni, defacing murals, personal abuse, leading to the man have to switch off his
comments and that.
His social media pages. All that is just absolute nonsense. I don't align with anything like that at all. Like I said, I will support him as long as he comes, shows the right attitude, gets his head down, works hard, and you know, I mean, there will be games when he doesn't play well.
Yeah.
But as long as the attitude is right and he puts a shift in, I'm more than happy to support him.
Exactly.
I did the same thing with Eddie. When everyone was hammering Eddie, man.
So did I.
I was a bit of a lone voice at times. No, man, give him a chance, blah, blah.
He stepped up.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, so
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we have to just back him, to be honest. And, you know, hopefully he can be a really impactful signing for Arsenal. That's just how I see it.
So welcome to Arsenal, Noni Madueke. All is forgiven. As long as, you come here,
No fight.
you get your head down, you know what I mean? Less of the other BS. Focus, lock in, do your thing. We know that you got talent. All we want to see you do is level up and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give your best to Arsenal. We want to try and win some major trophies. At the end of the day, there's a bigger picture. So that's what we're looking at. Kenya, anything you want to add on that?
No, you said it perfectly. You summed it up well.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching another version or edition of Keep It in the Family. Really appreciate your support. If you're new to the channel, please like, share and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. We are out.